got there?
KSL classified find of the day. Thought it was going to be in better shape, but it is a paintable 3rd gen grill surround. I was hoping that these were chrome, but it looks like they probably spray painted it with the same stuff that I did on the 1st gen. So I'll have to get the chrome grill inserts, but it's a paintable surround. Obviously you can't paint chrome, so 40 bucks KSL.
It's not bad.
Not bad. So there's that. But title of this video is every 3rd gen needs this, and you're probably asking yourself what that is. And if you guys have probably seen, the main thing's probably been to put a Ford Valence on a 3rd gen. Obviously they're not supposed to be on there, so the fitment, I'm sure some people have had them installed and they look pretty solid, and they do look good. They're obviously super low, but what I figured out is if you have an SLT bumper and you're already going to swap to a sport bumper, which almost every 3rd gen owner's gonna do, the SLT already comes with a lower valence that you can put on your sport bumper. So we have the SLT valence on the sport bumper that I bought in Vegas for the 3rd gen Mega, and we're gonna show you guys how we're gonna put it on. This is a test one, and then I'll get a new valence and we'll do the final mock-up and fitment. But I figured if you have an SLT valence, you might as well put it on a Dodge part with a Dodge part versus having a Ford part on your Dodge. Just probably break down after you do that.
No Ford parts.
So, like I said, SLT lower valence, and then your sport bumper here. We just got it clamped, but we get it unclamped here and kind of show you what we had to do already, and then fill you guys in on what we're going to try to do and get this somewhat mocked up, show you guys how we did it. Hopefully help some of you guys out. On your guys' sport bumper, these will have all the way across the bottom, there'll be like a lip that if you have the sport bumper that comes with the valence, it's like an inch tall. That's what slides into the lip here. So we cut the lip completely off, ground it smooth, and then obviously your SLT lower valence, we have cutouts for the chrome piece. Obviously if your bumper doesn't come with the chrome piece, you probably won't have to do this step. And these are rough cutouts. When I get a new valence, we'll perfect the fitment. But this will just slide on to where our cutouts are here to center itself. And then we obviously have the clamps on here, just hold it. But we'll put the clamps back on, hurry and flip it over and show you guys what it looks like from the front, and then get to hurrying and getting this put on. Okay, we got it flipped over here. As you can see, you have to go behind this on your 3rd gen, and then you can see where our cutouts obviously aren't the best. It was just mock-up, but once you suck, and this is broken right here, so I have to get a new valence, but this follows the body lines like it does on your SLT, so it will on your sport bumper, versus the Ford one's just basically straight. That's kind of what it looks like. Looks pretty good. Not as low as your typical, as like the Ford ones. I think it looks pretty good, and once you get this paint matched with the silver, it'll look good and give you just that little bit of extra mean look to it. I like. So we're gonna get this flipped over here and then kind of show you guys how we're gonna go about attaching it. The nice thing is on your SLT bumper, these clips already come holding the top valence on. So what we're planning on using is using the same hardware and everything from your SLT bumper to put on the sport one. Obviously, if you have a sport shell, we got the whole bumper assembly with this sport one, but if you're doing just the shell, you'll probably have to do some different hardware than what we're using. But we're planning on putting these in just like you normally would, and then bolting it in from the top. And these little clips already come off the SLT bumper, so you don't have to get any hardware from the parts store. That's the goal. turned out pretty awesome. We're gonna hurry and get the extras cut off just so we can get a full view of what it's gonna look like, and then we'll show you guys the final product. Hurried and mocked it up on the Mega Cab so you guys could see, but it doesn't hang down quite as low as the Ford one, but it's a little bit more subtle. And I think once this is paint matched, it'll stand out a little bit more than just being a black piece of plastic down here. But I think it turned out pretty good. Once it's all fully paint matched, we'll know a better idea. But I figured every third gen needs this because 90% of us buy an SLT and swap to a sport bumper, and you already have the Valance. And since the new thing is putting Ford Valences on your Dodge, now you have a Dodge part on a Dodge. So turned out pretty good. We'll pull it off and run you guys just through exactly how we did it, so you guys have a better idea and you guys can do it for yourself. So like I said, everything that's on this comes off your SLT. If you guys have a skin that you're swapping, I don't know the logistics of that at the moment, but all we did was put the clips. So we put the clips on the bumper side, besides the middle one. This was like our center point, and this one just comes factory, so we just left that one. All the bolts are along the bottom, and then all the clips are just in the bumper, so it's easily accessible and easy to take off. All these clips were on the SLT, all the bolts were on the SLT, so you guys should be able to use everything and swap it onto yours.
How many bolts do we have?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So there's 9 bolts holding this valance in. Obviously ours is trimmed to fit a bigger wheel and tire setup. I don't know if you would need an extra, probably just 9's all you need, and it's plenty sturdy enough. I don't know how the Dodge guys are holding their Ford bumpers on, but that's just a little sketchier than this. So she ain't going nowhere. We'll get a new SLT piece in here. I'll just order one so we have a nice piece that will get painted. We'll do this one more time, cut bolts, fit it up, and then it can go to paint with this skin. And yeah, I think it turns out pretty good. A little bit more subtle, and you don't, at the end of the day, we don't want no Ford parts on our Dodge. Just a little Mega Cab for you guys video. Parts are here. We're getting there. Probably another 1 to 2 videos. It'll start to be Mega Cab time. I gotta order just some more stuff for the powder, and then we can get to ruining a $1,300 set of headlights for you guys on YouTube and get that all paint matched. That's why the oven's out here. So Mega Cab stuff's coming along. Got a grill that can get painted. We're shooting to probably have the Mega Cab done by March, April. I'd say would be a good time frame. So thank you guys for watching. Take care of your 24 valve. Peace.